Greetings, everyone. We've got a lot to celebrate tonight, so let's get going with it. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Approval of the agenda. Any additions or deletions? I don't believe there would be.
Motion to approve.
Motion, second. All in favor? Seeing none opposed, motion carries. Dr. Kimwana McCray, Mayor Pro Tem, is at home resting, and she'll come on at the 7 p.m. meeting. So tonight, we're here to recognize and honor Hope Mills Commissioner Jerry Legg for his service on the Hope Mills Board of Commissioners since November 2003, and his 30 years of service, over 30 years of service, with the Hope Mills Youth Association. He was a head coach for over 24 years while serving in multiple positions in the Hope Mills Youth Association Board of Directors. Commissioner Legg is stepping off the board in December, and tonight is just one of the opportunities that we have to honor and recognize his service to our community for all of these years. Before we get into all of that, Commissioner Legg, our chairman is here from Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I will ask him to come forward, and he has something that he wants to present to Commissioner Legg, and then behind him will be our Fire Marshal Bobby Carter will come up and have something to present as well. Chairman, we welcome you tonight.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to speak and to be here tonight and recognize a longtime public servant in our community. If I could take a point of personal privilege, just a couple comments about Commissioner Legg. So I met him many years ago when I did a lot of work with former Representative Rick Glazier back in the day. A lot of work around Hope Mills Lake and just a lot of other things. And the thing that Commissioner Legg always told me is, you know, encourage me to run for office, encourage me to serve, and encourage me to do good by the people. But 26 years of dedicated service on the Hope Mills Board of Commissioners. But I think the thing that stands out to me, and there's a lot of talk about this in our community right now, is what we do with our youth. For 30 years, you poured into the youth in our community through mentorship, through sports, through coaching, just in different ways. And those fingerprints and those touches on the lives of the youth will impact our community for years. And I always appreciated that you never sought recognition. You just focused on serving the families of this community, the families of Hope Mills, as well as Cumberland County. And I appreciate that you always stood firm on your principles. I try to do the same thing. Sometimes it costs us some things, like office or other things, but you can never go wrong when you stand on your principles, and you always did that. And you always put the citizens at the point of decision, which is important. So I started something when I became the chairman of the commissioner. You know, the cities and towns have keys, but a county has a seal. I've only given out 2 of these so far. And so tonight I want to present you with the seal for Cumberland County for your years of service on the Hope Mills Board of Commissioners from 2003 to present. So Commissioner Legg, let me present you with this, and I'll come up there. You don't have to do that. Mayor, and thank you. I also presented him with the chairman's coin as well, but thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight and to honor a public servant. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, for coming.
Thank you.
Fire Marshal Bobby Carter.
Good evening. Commissioner Legg, it's been said numerous times today just how special you have been to many people in this town, the countless number of lives that you have touched through your public service and through the sports. You also touched the lives of the guys and the gals up at the firehouse. And we want to give you a token of our appreciation for what you've done, thanking you for your friendship and your service to the citizens of Hope Mills and to the Hope Mills Fire Department. We thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
We welcome everyone that's here tonight, especially Commissioner Legg's family that is here, and a lot of folks are here from the Hope Mills Youth Association. Also in our audience, we have House Representative District 45, Francis Jackson, is here with us as well. Our VFW Post Commander is here as well, too. Hi, Jim. Public servant, as Commissioner Legg has dedicated the majority of his life to public service as community. Serving our community is a hallmark, and I appreciate everything that he has done over these years for the betterment of our community and the quality of life of our community. We have a special surprise, Commissioner Legg. Besides the plaques, besides the coins, we would like for everyone to look at the screen as we present something very special to Commissioner Legg that happened a little bit earlier today in the park.
Hey, congratulations!
Congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry. Job well done.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Hey, Jerry.
Congratulations, Jerry.
Commissioner Legg, now you're sitting here tonight waiting on this meeting to start in honor and recognition of all your years with the town. We've got a surprise for you, Commissioner Legg. On behalf of the town of Hope Mills, your fellow board members, on behalf of Parks and Recreation, on behalf of Hope Mills Youth Association, on behalf of Diamond Youth Baseball, and all the countless players and families that you have touched for over 30 years in sports. If these fields could talk, and if those fences could talk, what would they say about you? Does anybody want to answer that? What would they say about Commissioner Legg if all those fields could talk? They would say how you touched so many lives in Hope Mills over 30 years in youth sports. That's what they would say. So, in recognition of your 30 years and 27 years as a board member, we've got a little surprise for you, and I'm going to step out of the way so you can see it. Congratulations, Jerry. Okay. And there it is. Newly named Jerry Legg
It's so phenomenally unlike the way we rock it. So don't stop that under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance.
I'd like everyone to know that the signs, all three of them, along with the graphics, the post, they were all donated. From All Signs and Graphic, owner is Larry Fontaine. And Tina and Ethan are here in his place tonight, and they were the ones that donated the signs, and we're so proud of the donations. We truly, truly are. They'll represent the community very, very well. All right. Is there anybody here that would like to come to the mic and say something before we adjourn and slice up some cake and have some food?
First thing I'd like to say, Coach, is that I love you and always will. You got me started in coaching when my son was in T-ball and stuff. Said, come and work with us. You know, you taught me how to learn the ropes of coaching. You've influenced so many kids. Two of them I know personally. One is my son, who now works for NBC Sports, and he was influenced by you and all the good things, and he learned a lot from you about baseball and stuff like that. Another one, Jordan Red, one of the best musicians in the world. He is the #1 French horn player in the world, and he's a professor now. He teaches music. But everything that you've done, there's been times when I've had to wheel you out there in a wheelchair personally, just to coach. I mean, you know, like the gentleman said there, if the fences could talk and all that, they would tell some great stories. You were a great coach, a great organizer, but most of all, you're one of the best people person I've ever met. And you've influenced so many people. And it matters so much to someone like me that you started me out in coaching, and I'm still coaching. We're at Southview now. But just the influence, and I've seen you work those fields. I've seen you work up there with the Youth Association, just things like that. Just things that people, you went out of the way for people. And I would call you if I had a problem at my house. I'd call and say, Coach, you know, something's wrong in my house, you know, whether it be a plumbing thing or something like that, I could call you. And the influence that you've had on people is just amazing. And once again, I want you to know I love you. And my son and NBC Sports sends you congratulations on the complex and everything for you and all the years. And he told me to tell you that he loved you too. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the kind words. And these kids will all hold a place in my heart. I look back there among you and I see two more people, Bruce Armstrong and Clarence Maxwell, that had a great influence on me coming up. But I just don't know what to think about tonight. I look out and I see a lot of friendly faces and a lot of people that I didn't expect to see here. Francis, great seeing you. Mr. Maxwell, Mr. Armstrong, Mr. Preble, Meg Larson. I can't just keep calling names. I'd empty the room. I appreciate all the support. And like they said, this is not my last meeting, but it's the last as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys very much for showing your support and honoring me Mr. Carter, thank you, sir. You never know what you mean to somebody until something like this happens. And I don't know what to say. I'm overcome. Turn it back over to you, Mayor.
Commissioner Legg, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Well said. Is there anyone else that would like to say anything? I knew it, Bruce. I knew it. I was looking at you. I said, he's got to come up here.
Has anybody ever asked me if I had a word? Jerry Legg's been one of my best friends. I think Jerry since the mid-'80s, maybe, something like that.
Early.
Yeah, and I can tell you that I've known a lot of people in Hope Mills. I've never known anybody else that had as big an influence on the town and the people of Hope Mills as Jerry Legg. He was a great, great coach, not just based on wins and losses. He beat me, but I think I beat him more. But he was a great influence on children. Children that played sports with Jerry Legg left his program better kids because he taught them the right way to do things. And I never saw Jerry lose his temper. I never saw any of his players, act inappropriately. He taught them how to be, the type of high character players that he expected. And Jerry was a high character leader in the youth program. I mean, he coached, he was president of the youth association, was a great leader in the youth association. And I know he's done a lot for the town, but I'm more partial to what he did for the youth program. He was a great youth leader, and the town's a better place, and all those young people that came to our program are better and more high character because of having been influenced by Jerry Legg. He's a great man, and that I'll value as a friend for as long as I live. And Jerry, thank you for all you did. Thank you for your friendship to me, and thank you for all you did for all those kids. You've been wonderful.
Thank you, Bruce, for those kind words.
Hey, Clarence.
It won't take long. I've known Jerry as long as I can remember because my memory's not as good as it used to be. Unlike Bruce, I don't remember you ever beating me. But
I never played you.
I wasn't going to mention that, but I thought it was true. But I've had a lot of good times with you in and around the ballparks, and I can't remember any projects that we ever had with the Youth Association that involved work that I ever came to that you weren't there. You were a tireless worker. You put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into supporting our youth, and I appreciate it. I've seen you on the town board here, but I'm not real involved with town politics. I'm like Bruce. I'm more appreciative of the things you did with the Youth Association and whatnot. I enjoyed our friendship. I still remember the last time we spent a good trip going down to Charlotte to see the Pee Wee State Championship tournament. Jerry drove. But you're always been a good friend, always been supportive, and I love you, Jerry.
I love you too, Mac. Keep it coming. I'm enjoying this part.
Yeah.
My wife always tells me what I did wrong. That's not true. Right there sits the finest woman that you could find anywhere. And my daughters, two of them, which are here tonight, and who are registered nurses, have put a hand in on taking care of me while I'm going through this horrible phase of my life. I'd like to thank all of you. But first of all, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me this honor and the opportunity to be honored by a group of people like you. Thank you very much. And all the town staff. Maxie, I saw you earlier. There he is. Max and Bobby, Meg, Drew, I don't know really what to say. Except I don't have to leave this room running tonight to pick up signs.
Yeah.
Back to you, Mayor.
Okay, Commissioner Legg. Yeah, you've got that one right. You don't have to leave after a meeting tonight and go grab signs and put them at the polls like a lot of folks have to do tonight. Jerry, in the spring at the ball fields is opening day. That's where you will see Commissioner Jerry Legg, who has been at opening day. I don't think you've ever missed one. I think you've made them all. And that's where he will be, and if, God willing, he'll be back in the spring at another opening day of youth sports in Hope Mills. That's the hallmark. Before I call to adjourn the meeting, would everyone please stand for one last round of applause?
Thank you.
We honor you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second? All in favor? Seeing none opposed, our meeting is adjourned. We'll pick up the 7 o'clock meeting